Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Blocks and Bricks, the show where we interview your favorite Minecraft and Lego YouTubers. You might have a good guess at who's going to be joining us here in a second, but without further ado, let's roll the intro. Welcome, Rovant. So, you run a Minecraft channel for whoever doesn't know who could be watching this. Um, your thing is like Minecraft Anomalies, but I think it might be better for you to kind of introduce yourself to the audience.
Yeah, so I run a Minecraft channel. It's about everything unique and one of a kind in Minecraft. So, yeah, it could be like rare anomalies, like one of a kind seeds that people have found that are like one in a trillion. And also talking about theoretically possible things that can happen in Minecraft and basically anything crazy that can happen in this game. That's my whole thing.
Yeah, just all the crazy stuff.
Exactly. Like beyond like the typical rare things you'd hear about, you know?
Yeah. I think it's funny though when I watch your videos as someone like I kind of split half and half. We're playing Bedrock right now for the viewers, but I kind of split half and half pretty evenly my Java and Bedrock like playing. And so I'll watch one of your videos and you'll be like, "Here's this crazy structure thing." I'm like, "I see that like all the time in Bedrock Edition cuz
Yeah,
structures just have no rules in this version."
I know. There's a reason we call it bug rock. No hate to you bedrock players. It's just interesting.
It is
Like you just
interesting.
do the craziest thing. But on Java you just wouldn't picture it. Because there's like the way that structures generate in Bedrock, like they can be right next to each other and you can have clusters of things like that happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy, but Rovant here has a channel that has just hit 100,000 subscribers. Sometimes people have an interesting story, sometimes less so. How did you come up with your name? And was that always your name on YouTube?
So I came up with it about 4 years ago. So the name is actually based on the term avant-garde, which means new and experimental, and also my real name as well. So it's just a mix of those. That there's no real like anything else. It's just something I thought sounded cool.
Nice.
It doesn't even have that much history. It's only 4 years old, the channel. So yeah. But like some YouTubers have been around for like 15, 20 years at this point. It's like it's still relatively new.
4 years is like almost a third of the entire like Minecraft YouTubing space. So like it's not short.
Yeah. I guess it's just because like I've only really started to like be more serious on the channel like in the past like 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
maybe like past 1 year. Like before then it was just something I had, but now it was like something I'm actually focusing on. So it wasn't really like anything like I took too seriously at the start. So I'm only really considering the channel like from the last year that's actually like started to grow a lot.
Yeah. So how seriously would you say that you are taking YouTube at this point in time? Like if you were to explain your process from start to finish, what does that look like?
It depends like if it's like a brand new video or if it's just like part of like a series. If it's part of a series, you don't need to like brainstorm too much. It's I just write the script, um, and then I voice record it, and then I get the visuals, like I screen record, and then I just edit it all together. But if it's a new, like that's for like rare anomalies and stuff. But if it's like a new video idea, I would brainstorm like 100 video ideas, and then I would just whittle them down to something that, like which ones are the best ones of those, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and then
And then I do the whole process.
you just get end up with
Yeah,
like a list of all the best possible options.
yeah, exactly. Like I feel like that's like the ideas are really important.
Yeah, Uh,
Like it can make or break. You know?
your channel has like a very strong it has a strong identity. When you go to your channel and you watch it, you can tell you're watching a Rovant video and it feels different than other people's videos. Like, I'm not sure I've actually come across anyone on YouTube that has the exact same feel of videos you have. Yours do have like a level of like coziness to them, and they're very calm, which is very refreshing in like the current YouTube space.
Yeah. Actually, when I was starting my channel, I had a I don't know if you know what a mood board is. It's like you get like a lot of images and stuff like that, which is like the vibe you want to have for your channel. So I got like a bunch of those, and I said like this is going to be the aesthetic of the channel, like nighttime cozy vibes, and that's how it's been from the start. So that's the reason it's like that.
Yeah. On that mood board, is it like just campfire chat vibes? Because like that's just exactly what you do. You just stand next to your little campfire and you tell your stories.
Yeah, it is like that. It's like nighttime vibes, like just really cool like screenshots of shaders I found online.
Yeah, it feels like you're talking to somebody like over a campfire and they're just like telling you all these random amazing things they've found or discovered. I think that's
Yeah.
really special. Like I said, it's like most of the YouTube space right now is just hyper edit, Mr. Beast style videos, and like yours are a breath of fresh air for sure. And I often so like when I went on vacation and I had just like discovered you recently. This was about 8 months ago, I think. Um, I at night before we went to sleep, me and my brothers were just like, okay, let's just watch another one of the Rovent videos. I enjoy how calm they are.
Yeah, a lot of people say like they watch them like at night for like sleeping. So yeah, but I do think like Minecraft YouTube is getting like better than just like hyper editing. Like for example, searching for a world that doesn't exist, like all these like more like the civilization videos from Ish. I feel like we are getting now more unique content. So I feel like that's just like a trend that's starting now. Everybody doesn't want those like hyper edited, crazy videos that just like take your attention span and just destroy it. I do think this is the direction that YouTube's going towards. Would you agree with that? Like based on what you're seeing?
I've seen a return to that commerce stuff. I think especially the Wi-Fi's is a good example. His stuff is not hyper edited at all, and sometimes he can get away with having super long clips, which like there are YouTube people out there who would tell you that you should never do that, and then Wi-Fi's gets away with it. I don't know if it's more of people getting tired of the editing style because there is that like it's kind of exhausting to watch those kinds of videos, but or maybe if it's more people are appreciating the storytelling a little bit more because that's what I've seen is that like in order to make it on the YouTube space in like 2026 right now, it's got to be storytelling from what I can see at least.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, even like Mr. Beast, if you watched his
Oh
Possible,
yeah.
that's like less of his usual thing. It was more story driven and like character driven. That's what I've noticed. I feel like as a whole, YouTube's heading more now towards like deeper storytelling and not just like you know hyper edited stuff. I feel like that is always going to be a thing, but that is definitely a trend I'm seeing.
I wonder when the point is going to come that people ask themselves if YouTube is the space for this, because that's what streaming platforms are for. Just wonder if YouTube's ever going to get back to the point where it was people just like vlogging themselves or just recording straight up Minecraft gameplay, or if YouTube is just going to become a place for normal people to make studio productions.
Yeah, I think there is also a return to like the OG YouTubers. I don't know if you've been seeing like LARPiplier. Do you know who that is? It's
I
like some
I've just recently found out about these like LARP tuber people, and
the
it
LARP
was
channels. Yeah,
I
because
think it
they're
was
like
Techno
replicating
Loki.
the golden age
Yeah.
of YouTube. I feel like there is definitely want for that. That's why they're all popping up now.
And like I even like Dream with his Manhunt revival series, I feel like that was kind of fun to get back to. Those are more of an edit than the other things, and they do make you feel tense. But I feel like it is a certain type of storytelling, and it's not that flashy super edit that like we had for a while either.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to ever make videos which are, you know, too over edited. I feel like it's got to be the right amount, you know? It's got to you got to have that specific vibe in your videos. You got to know what you want people to feel, you know, when watching your videos.
Hmm. And for years, I feel like they feel almost educational sometimes, but I
Mm.
don't know. Have you ever considered, or have you done any kind of multi video storytelling or anything like that, or set it up, or do you want to set it up sometime? Like I'm just thinking. There's been channels that I watch that are kind of more that like fact education channels, and then they'll do something crazy like an ARG or something, and they'll just set it up all throughout their episodes, just little hints. Is that something you're interested
Um,
in, or do you like the more factual like style better?
that is actually a good idea. I hadn't thought of that.
One other thing that like I mean, it's not a secret. Let's just get a little meta here for a second, audience. I do more like video essay stuff on the channel, and so that's kind of leaning into that more like factual thing. It's not necessarily a story that I tell, but then throughout my videos, I'm just hiding little clues and evidence and links to unlisted videos and stuff that tell a story that's going on behind the scenes that like the hardcore fans can come and find.
Oh, okay.
So there's different
Damn, that's
ways of
actually
doing
pretty
it without
interesting.
breaking your content style, I feel like. But yeah.
I didn't want to do like an ARG so far because I feel like that kind of stuff is like it's basically everywhere. I want to do things which you're not really gonna find in many places, like more unique.
Hmm.
Not to say like some ARGs can't be unique and interesting. It's just like right now I haven't been focusing on that kind of stuff. I'm doing right now rare anomalies and theoretically possible events.
So like
Um,
I do have a question for you
yeah.
about those though. So what are your favorite types of videos to make? Because you've kind of got the rare anomalies and you've got the theoretically possible events. And then I personally really enjoyed the one where you had all those YouTubers on, they had to guess. But like I feel like you have some one-offs
Yeah,
like that sometimes. I don't know how well that did, but I
that video, I think it was too long. I really liked it, but I think it was because it was 2 hours long. I think that's why it didn't do as good as the others. But I am actually doing another one of those, and I'm actually planning to do a whole lot more of those with like different people and like different things. So that is a format I want to continue, but I think I just need to make it shorter because I think it was just way too long.
yeah. What do you have a favorite to make?
Yeah, definitely rare anomalies because that feels like the thing that really started the channel. It's actually really fun to make, and you just like as you like put the music together, you just get the shots. It's just really nice. Not to say the other one isn't nice. The other one's like I feel like theoretically possible events is more like fast paced.
Hmm.
The other one is more like slow, and you can get like really into things, you know,
Yeah.
and way more long form.
There's something about the anomalies one where it's like, oh my gosh, I could load this up and go see this, where theoretically possible ones don't have. And I wonder if that like do in general the anomalies ones perform better than the theoretical ones, or is it the other way around?
Um, Recently the theoretical ones have done way better. Um, Rare anomaly ones will always do good. Like they're always like a reliable one. But like
Yeah.
rare anomalies, it's something that you know, like people want to watch. You know, it's something that basically that's why they came to the channel for. And yeah, like the fact that you can even go and like load that stuff up, it's it's just like completely different to um the other one because yeah, there's just something about knowing like it's real. It's not like some made up thing, you know, and hearing the stories of how things have been found. you know, people going on, multi-year hunts for extremely rare things. It's just so interesting, I feel like.
I do want to ask about those videos though, because it's interesting. People, have you ever seen the person, the Daily Dose of Internet?
Yeah.
So it's, I feel like it's almost like a clip compilation. Because do you go out and reach out to the people to find them? Because I feel like it's almost a clip compilation, but then just because of the way Minecraft is, you get like the seed number, and then you get to go make your own footage, so that they're your clips. But it's almost like compiling the Minecraft fandom, especially the seed finding fandom, into like one really nice
Yeah.
spot for people to see.
Yeah, a lot of people just message me like their finds and also post them in my Discord server. But yeah, like it is basically like a like summarizing what like is being found. But it's different because you can actually go and load it up. Um I think also with that stuff it's really important to give credit to the people who actually find that stuff. That's why I always make sure to say who found it, exactly like how they found it, because I don't want to be a channel who, takes credit for any of that because it's obviously people's, time spent finding that stuff.
Yeah, of course. On that note as well, like where do you find the most of them? Like, is it just Discord and people sending you, or do you go? Like, do you have times where you're just like, oh, let's go see what the seed finding community has found today, and go scroll through some Reddit or something?
Yeah, no, when the series started, I didn't even know about Minecraft at home or these seed finders. I would just go on Reddit and just find like just across the internet, I would just find interesting things. They like some of them probably weren't that rare, like at the very start, because it was just random people finding them. But eventually, these seed finders reached out to me, and they were showing me one of a kind things that they were finding that normal people couldn't find. So that's how it kind of got more and more extreme, if that makes sense. If you wanted to make videos like that, you wouldn't even need access to like these crazy seeds. You could even just go and find interesting things on Reddit and just document them.
Do you have a favorite anomaly?
Yes, I
At this
do.
point, you do.
Yes, 100%. Yeah. It was from the first video. It was about the naturally generated snow golem. I think just something like that, a mob that you'll never find. It's just somehow generated in a seed, is because of pumpkins and snow. Like if you didn't know, there's a 1 in 5 trillion chance that a carved pumpkin, will generate on two snow blocks, perfectly aligned to generate a natural snow golem. Um, that could only happen on old versions because now they don't spawn carved pumpkins. But yeah, that was just really interesting to me. The fact that you could just find a mob that is like you'll never see if you could just find it randomly like that. I thought that was really cool.
Did you return to it at some point? Because I thought there was like at some point in a video you were looking at how like the scarecrow things outside of Pillager Outpost. I thought I remember that being in a video, trying to find a way to do that.
Yeah, no, we
Or was that in the same one?
M33 Galaxy, this seed finder called M33 Galaxy, he was trying to find a natural copper golem, um, with a pumpkin and
Oh, that's right.
from the scarecrows. And then I had a call back when I said, yeah, this could happen with snow golems,
Mm-hmm.
but they can't actually spawn in newer versions, even with those carved pumpkins from the outposts.
Was it?
So
Didn't it have something to do with like update order?
yeah, yep,
Yeah, that's what I was remembering.
yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. Those are the most fun things because I feel like everyone has like a moment sometimes when they're playing Minecraft where they're like, that shouldn't be possible. I didn't know that this could naturally generate or this could happen. And you most of the time it's just something that is totally normal. It's just not that common. But then like there's like the extreme side that you get to go to. It's like, no, you can just find a snow golem if you go here on this version.
Yeah, and the thing about that seed was that it was the only way I found it was a very obscure page on the Minecraft wiki. So it kind of felt like no one was ever talking about it. There was no post on it. It was just a like one little page on the Minecraft wiki where someone mentioned it, like as a footnote, like, oh, on this seed, by the way, there's a natural snow golem, and it was just like millions of blocks away on these like coordinates. It's just insane when you know that stuff can even happen.
Just I've had a few moments like that personally, but most of them just come from not knowing about stuff in the new updates. The craziest one to me was finding a block of raw iron. I didn't know that that could happen. And then the I found a fossil, but it was below zero, so it was just full of diamonds. I was like, I did not know either of these things could happen.
Yeah, that's why I like the Minecraft subreddit is filled with people saying, "Oh, I found this incredibly rare thing. It's not really rare, but like they just didn't know about it."
Yeah, I feel like that's gotta happen pretty frequently. So when you get to go through these things and you get to go like set up these videos, do you get excited by finding new stuff? Are you more used to it now, or is it still just kind of really cool to see these things for yourself?
No, there are definitely some things now which are like mind blowing. Like some things that have been found are actually insane. Like even in the next video, there's just some things which you would just not even think about. Like how would they even find this? It's just like yeah, it's absolutely insane.
Can you explain? This is something that I've wondered about for a long time. Can you explain what it exactly is that seed finders do? Like I know they use a software to search through seeds for things, but that's about it.
Yeah. So okay, so if you're just getting into seed finding, most people use QBiomes. So it's this program. You don't even need to know code to use it. All you have to do is set the filtering options to find certain biomes and structures and things like that. So that's the very basic one. So with that, you could probably find things that are pretty rare, but like anyone can find that kind of stuff if they know what they're doing. But the people who actually know how to code, they make their own custom programs to simulate the world generation. And um, I can't really explain it because even I don't know like exactly what they do. But those like advanced programs, they're all like custom made. So yeah, they just simulate the world generation and find these crazy things.
Maybe you don't know, but like what I always wondered was,
They're
do they like do the programs search the whole world's worth of blocks? Like do they look for combinations, or I know structures have their own like thing, but like
Yeah, it depends what you're searching for. Usually, on a lot of seed finds, they usually only search the spawn region because it's just way more efficient to search through a spawn than just to search the entire world, and they can just go through many seeds. So if you're searching the spawn for something, that is way more efficient than searching the whole world. Um, but yeah, like for anyone who wants to get into seed finding, I would definitely recommend Chris's tutorial. Uh, on his channel. I don't know if you know who Chris is.
I will
He's a seed finder.
the things you're referencing I will find and I'll put in the
Everyone's like really confused. Like, who are these people?
yeah,
You guys
just
talking about?
these random names. It turns out that Rovant actually just finds them all himself, and then he makes up aliases. That's what's actually happening.
Yeah, all the seed finders are actually me. So
Yeah, you're just
yeah,
like you're just so much smarter than everyone realizes. It's just like coding legend.
yeah, big brain. But yeah, like I'll give you his link. All these people are basically just like legendary seed finders. Like they know like Minecraft like the back of their hand, like the code. It's actually like insane.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. So if they only search like spawn regions sometimes, does that mean that there could be like hundreds, if not like thousands or tens of thousands of like rare anomalies that just never get found and will never get found?
Yeah, for some things, um, they do have to go far out. Like for example, uh, I'm sure everyone knows about this, but the biggest cactus hunt, that was one of the most famous seed hunts ever, and they had to search. very far out. Like you can't search the spawn region for that because obviously something like that is too rare to spawn. You know, it's unlikely for it to be at spawn.
Yeah.
So for some things they do have to search far out, but for a lot of things you can just search the spawn area.
That's interesting. I know you had a biggest lava pool at some point, but then there was also a fake biggest lava pool in the one video. But like, wasn't that one far out, or was there not a real one of those?
No, that was like for the fake seeds, like spot the fake seed.
Yeah,
Uh, that lava pool.
I remember that one
Um,
was fake, but I thought that there was a real one at some point.
not to my knowledge, I don't think there was,
Huh.
unless I'm somehow mistaken. I only remember the fake one because they can't like. It's too rare to be like that. Chris was actually saying that he was going to search for the biggest lava pool, but it hasn't been found. There were some other things that definitely like were far out though. Like
Yeah.
Chris found a stack of minecarts, like just a genuine stack of minecarts. It was like almost 30 million blocks away from spawn. So that's something that, yeah, like you can't search at spawn for that.
Yeah, that's crazy. I do want to ask about thumbnails because I think your thumbnails are really really good. But like,
Yeah, thank you.
do you have like a
Yeah.
process behind that? Do you know what works and what doesn't?
So, okay, first of all, it depends on who your audience is. Obviously, for like, so for younger audiences, you'll see a lot of like channels have really bright popping colors. I think you've probably seen them around. Like there's like kids channels, and then if you're doing it for like an old audience, you want to have like really, it's more like realistic, you know. That's
Mm-hmm.
like thumbnails in general. But for thumbnails, you also want to have limited usually to three objects, like three focal points. You don't want to have more than that, just to keep it simple. So like the more simple it is, the better. And I would usually keep text under 5 words, like five or under, because that also makes it simple. And you kind of want to you want to have things be in action, you know, like something's happening in your thumbnail. Like one of my videos, like the first theoretically possible video, it was just like a bunch of lightning bolts hitting a house. So like people see that and they're like, oh well, I have to click it to like play it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's like general thumbnail advice.
How did you learn these things? What has your channel looked like throughout the 4 years? Has it always been like this? Has it always been the like same style and quality? Did you do other things before the anomalies? I assume you did.
I did, yeah, but the thumbnails were really horrible. It was basically like even my early anomalies thumbnails. It was just me standing in front of a dark like a campfire, like a forest. You couldn't even see anything. It was basically just like a campfire, and it was just like text over it. Like I didn't pay attention to like anything. Uh, Even back then, like it was just my thumbnails were not that good. Like yeah, now they're completely different. It was my old thumbnails were basically me just standing, just like an F5 screenshot, you know, just like looking at myself and then just text over it. So
If it gets the job done, you know?
yeah, exactly, got the job done. Yeah, but yeah, I did like improve them. Um, I did go like I did ask many people about advice, and I also uh I took a few YouTube courses. You know, tried to learn everything I can about the platform, but like and also just experience. I feel like experience is the most important thing. Keep making videos, and eventually you'll find out what works. As long as you keep improving,
Yes.
that's the most important thing. You always look at your videos and you just keep improving. You see what worked and you do that again. And what doesn't work, you don't do that.
And there's something to be said about originality as well. Like YouTube has spots, and then if a spot is open and it hasn't been taken, you're so much more likely to succeed in that spot than you are in something that's like done by other people. And so I think that's Like that's really important when it comes to YouTube, in my opinion, and that's something that you do very well. It's like there's not really anyone else that does it like you, and then when people do it like you, it's like replicating your style. I feel like
I think there's always going to be people who like try and do the same thing. Like once you like started, but like I think the hard thing is like, so if you're doing like a series like Rare Anomalies like that, I just like completely made that up. Like I didn't like base that off anything. Like to my knowledge, like I don't think there was something like that. But like something like that, just doing it like completely randomly and not really like having anything to base it off, that is kind of like a gamble in a way, because most of the time if you do something like that, like it's not going to work. Most things like I've just tried randomly, they didn't work. But for example, with theoretically possible events, that one was actually based off another creator in the Five Nights at Freddy's space who did theoretically possible events in Five Nights at Freddy's, and like that was based off that. So I saw that and I was like, oh, what if I do that for Minecraft? So that was based on something. So I had a strong idea that okay, this will probably like do well because it was already proven by someone else. Like it's not 100% chance it's gonna do well, but you kind of have an idea. But when you're doing something completely new, it is kind of like a 50-50 gamble, you know?
I do want to ask what got you into YouTube. Like, how did you hear about it? Why did you want to do it?
Um, I had I had old channels that I had since I was like 12 years old. I always loved doing YouTube, but I never had a Minecraft channel. Um, I enjoyed playing Minecraft, and I'm like, yeah, this is a nice game. I feel like this game, I'm always gonna have fun playing it. So that's why I started this channel. But I did have other channels in the past, but this is the one that actually, is actually going somewhere. So
Well, then,
that's the story, basically.
then an extension of that question would be like, what or who got you into Minecraft in the first place?
Oh, that's like a long, long time ago. Um, it was 2013. So I started on Xbox 360, and then I got it on Java. And yeah, so since 2013 is when I've been playing it. I think it was just because everyone was playing it at school. So you just kind of like, yeah, I'll play this game. And, you watch all these OG YouTubers. Everybody was watching it at the time. Yeah, that's when I started.
Was Pocket around in 2013?
Uh, it's a good question. I think Pocket was, but it wasn't, it definitely wasn't Bedrock.
No. Yeah.
Like Bedrock was like 2016, I think.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy how long Minecraft's been around if you think about it in terms of like a normal video game lifespan.
Yeah, exactly. It's been around for, yes, like almost 20 years. It's actually insane. And I do think it'll probably continue because everybody, like, if you ask little kids, they're gonna say, yeah, I play Minecraft. You ask old people, like people like in their, like, even like parents and stuff play Minecraft. And I feel like as the generations continue, everybody's like, even the really, really old people, like in their 80s, are going to be playing Minecraft still because it's just timeless. And like their kids are going to be playing it. Like everybody like plays it once in a while. Even if you like grow out of it, you come back for the 2 week phase. So I feel like Minecraft is not going to die anytime soon.
I would agree with that. I thought you were gonna say old people like in their 30s and 40s or something, but yeah,
Nah, they're not that old. From yeah, like relatively.
no,
But yeah, like everyone from like school to like in the workforce, like everybody like plays Minecraft. I feel like yeah, definitely people in their 30s and 40s, they definitely play it as well.
yeah, and I feel
Yeah.
like it's just gonna continue with every generation. I mean, and to be fair, Minecraft does a really good job at making sure that they appeal to the next generation. Like as
Exactly.
many faults as the Minecraft movie had, it did what it was supposed to do. But
Yeah, like the like it's the next generation, they definitely do talk about Minecraft. I feel like you just it's just everywhere. Minecraft. You see like Minecraft like merch. You see all this stuff. I even saw. I don't know if you know this YouTuber. She's like a grandma who plays Minecraft.
The Grandma Crackers.
It's like Grandma Crackers. Yeah, like
Yeah.
everybody plays Minecraft. Like you ask like your little cousin, they play Minecraft. Like it's just so timeless. Like probably the only people who don't play it like are boomers because it was like before their time. But I feel like everyone else plays it.
I think there's types of people that don't really play it, and there are people who have tried playing it and don't enjoy it. Like, I don't think there's very few people, I feel like, at this point that don't know what it is.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like I think any country, everybody knows what it is, you know?
Yeah.
I'm surprised this is like
So
so like good recreation.
I just had a screenshot. That's what I did earlier. I just had a screenshot of it open on half of my screen and then Minecraft open on the other half.
Yeah, and this is like your area, right?
Yeah, I mean, actually, I feel like it would be kind of funny. Do you want to see the actual studio where I've hosted everyone else?
Yeah, okay, let's go.
And then we could record the outro there.
Do you have any other YouTubers you're planning on like getting? Do you have like any like big names you're like thinking of adding?
Of course I want to get some big names. And I think you're the biggest that said yes so far.
Okay.
Um
Because like if I know someone, you can like ask me if I know someone, and if I know them, I can
oh
tell them about it.
but yeah, here's the studio. This is my half. The most unfortunate part about doing it in the other spot was that I couldn't do the stuff. Like there's a thing here where like if I do this, then the person in the other seat gets blown up.
Oh, okay. Whoops.
But
Damn.
there's like this for confetti if it's loaded. It is. And then my favorite one is that we have a bargaining chip usually. You see this wall of black concrete powder?
Yeah.
If I push this button, it opens, and then we have a bargaining chip that's just like a funny joke back there usually.
Damn.
Anyway,
Oh no.
it's a fun little. Ugh, I made it. Now we're both stuck. All right. Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate you joining me here. Thank you everybody for watching this podcast. And thank you, Rovant.
Bye, everyone.
So yeah.
No worries. Thank you for having me. Good luck on your channel, and I'm excited to see this come out.
Yep. Me too.